Hello guys, and welcome to episode 110 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today it's time to destroy ourselves a Chaos Rebellion that's going to occur in the next turn, and then we're going to be pushing onto the Titan Peaks. But for this turn, we need to move Rudiger, who recently took Nagelfari Plain. And before we go towards Varg camp, I think we're going to destroy Grayling Moot. So let's just go and take that out. It's actually got a pretty decent garrison. This is going to be a tough battle. Let's fight this on the battle map. No walls, but they do have the chariots, they've got the mammoth, they've got the Fimir warriors and the ice trolls. So this could get rough. Thankfully, we have invocations, and they work very well with a bunch of skeletons. Like, our main front line is actually really strong.
Necromancer.
It's just making sure that these Blood Knights are targeting the large units. And let's start the deployment, start the battle. Hopefully they won't retreat to high ground. That would just be really irritating. Oh, they're actually coming towards us. Wow, okay. Marauder Horsemen are going to be a pain. I don't really have anything to combat those. But we can just charge straight into the Norscan Warhounds. I might have to commit one of my Blood Knights to just chasing off the Marauder Horsemen. Okay, let's bring these Blood Knights back. At least we got rid of those Norscan Warhounds for the time being.
Everywhere is death.
Yeah, I need to make sure that I'm focusing on this mammoth. And also probably these chariots. They just carved up those guys. And this is rough. All of my units are actually in a really terrible position, more or less. I will have the Mortis engine come to the center, and I'll have the Blood Knights engage these trolls for us. Let's start with the invocations. Very important, these invocations, because it looks like this has turned into a royal clusterfuck. That is a technical term.
Order of the Blood Dragon. Ride them down.
I might have these Blood Knights come in from this side onto the mammoth, because we're not really getting too many decent hits on there. One of those skeletons going, wow. So we've surrounded the mammoth. It is, however, just going to do what it likes. Let's have the Vargolfs come over to the right side here. I'm also going to have the Vargolf start pushing over to that right side, I think.
We hunger.
With haste.
Buff him up. Really not concerned about losing my skeleton units, but I am concerned about losing any Blood Knights, so I'm just going to make sure that I keep an eye on those. Okay, good. That is the mammoth dealt with. This is a settlement battle, so I don't have to worry too much about the like killing them off. I did actually manage to, thanks to the skeleton warriors here. Just charge in here with the Blood Knights though. We're gonna really nice frontal charge to as much damage as we can. And I guess we'll just pull back from that. Let's get another invocation down. I just need to keep those chaff units alive. And if I can get the Blood Knights behind, that would actually be quite good. sure the mortis engine's well involved.
We must have blood! For blood keep!
Right, that's those dealt with. Where are my other Blood Knights?
Swiftly!
Oh, they managed to get involved in this melee.
Blood Knight! Fear us! With haste! Blood Knight! Give
Okay, well we're charging in there nicely.
Necromancer.
I'm gonna get another invocation onto these Blood Knights and the units that are involved here. I'm also thinking I'm gonna need some more zombies, so I might raise some zombies.
Grimoires grant me this boon.
We're crushing these guys, which is great.
With haste.
So much damage done. I think this mortis engine is like really carrying us on that
So
side.
much death.
Let's go back to the other side. Because all these guys are pretty much dead.
swiftly!
Right, let's get the Vargolfs to come over.
This was not meant to be.
Meanwhile, we'll get the Blood Knights out. That's victory.
Swiftly!
Agreed.
Okay, let's just get rid of this group then.
Till my
And we'll just make sure that we're all attacking the same target. Probably the Werekin is a good target.
Attack! Destroy!
Maybe not. I don't know. I just need them all to be together so I can do this.
magic.
Okay. We'll speed it up. Unfortunately, there's no real units that I can swarm on. I'm pretty much only healing the skeletons at this point, so we'll just end the battle there, and I can merge and raise more dead afterwards. So that was a battle that worked out very much like the vampire counts are supposed to be played, where you don't really have much value in your lower tier units and you can quite simply throw them away. I did it again. Did that in the last episode, or I accidentally occupied rather than just raising it. That's really awkward because they hold the monolith of Catan as well. I mean, the only thing I can do is just like invest into the Balefire Brazier and the Gibbet. Maybe like even the Vampire Crypts and just kind of hope for the best. This doesn't even give us a garrison. Oh, it does. It's just not available yet. We can get the Awakened Battlefield, but that's really not going to do too much. That's rough. That's really rough, actually. Let's just stop the tax here. I'm going to stop the tax here as well. And that's just to save us a little bit of time on the rebellions, potentially. Right, since Rudiger's leveled up, let's continue with Darkling Skies. And what we'll do is recruit ourselves some more units. Okay. Again, it's not the end of the world that I took that settlement, but it's kind of annoying. Right. County Wald. Gonna be heading up.
Right!
Who wishes the red kiss?
See if Pathilda can give it another go. Be 6% success, and it is a success. Nice. Now level 40. Just put the last point into Opportunist. So now Bathilda can find another agent. I think there was one down here. Yeah, Torsathai. So we'll just go and take him out. Will be our next port of call. Malsar should be in range to get Iron Rock, so we'll colonize that. I could actually have searched the ruins. Maybe I should do that when we go to like Barag Dawersbag, for example. Get the Forester's Shack in Caragdron. No real reason not to.
They will serve.
And I might just raise some more crappy units into this army. Some more spearmen and swordsmen. Because it doesn't increase our upkeep, it's just a flat investment. Alright, Invocation of Nehek can be upgraded. We have a commandment available in Illyrian. I guess we'll go for Repressed Mortals for now, since we are going to be moving out with Milland. What I'm going to be doing next turn is taking Milland and attacking Eagle Gate. Then we'll come out, we'll go to like Whitefire Tor maybe for a turn, then we'll attack Griffin Gate. We'll come out, we'll go to Unicorn Gate, and so on. And then we will push up north and help out Vlad. At Turanok, it is going to rebel, so we'll start building up the max level walls. Thorfinu can also start building up walls. Here we can get the Gibbet, just to help out with that public order a little bit. Should level out soon enough. And at the Shrine of Cain, I think I'm also going to go for a Gibbet. That's all of the cash spent. That was pretty easy. Moment available at Death Pass. Let's put that straight into Harvest Corpses. And we will end the turn. I might actually completely disband that army that I'm using to colonize.
I do not bandy words with the weak. Leave me.
I'd like a peace treaty. We are going to deny that. This Wood Elf army, I'm a bit concerned, is actually going to go and take Skeggy, so I might change the war target to somewhere completely random. Like if they're at war with Norska, I might set it to one of those targets. Because I don't want them to take Skeggy. The only reason I told them to get that was so that they didn't take more land on Ulthuan, and it worked for the time being, but now they're actually going to go for it. I could also maybe just take it myself. Oh, how perfect. A Beast Path Interception. Beautiful. We will auto-resolve that, and goodbye to the Blooded Axe tribe.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I...
They have ended their non-aggression pact with us. That is fine. Blooded Axe tribe is destroyed. Huzzah. Right, Tyrannoc has rebelled. That is fine. Mission successful. To eliminate through Limrender. That gave us a biting blade. Okay. And Safri is going to rebel. Let's max out the walls there then. Great. Alright, time for Millen to take Eagle Gate. This is going to be an interesting battle, so let's jump in and fight it on the battle map. So they've got like the Harganeth Executioners and the Blackguard of Nagaron, the Witch Owls and stuff. Like they're all really, really strong units, but thankfully Millen's just completely overpowered, so we can destroy things like the Black Dragon, the War Hydras very easily. and basically annihilate those units on the walls while we're at it. Any units left on the ground will be hit by the Sword of Cain Vortex spell. Gamble for more wins. And we'll start the deployment. And what I'm going to do is have all of the Blood Knights stacked in the middle here.
Blood dragons. Blood knights.
Reason for that is neither of the towers can attack them there. That'll do.
Mortis engine.
Start the battle. I'm going to have the Henry's got first. And then we'll have these ones follow. We'll start moving them up. We're going to have Milland come to the side, put a breath attack through the dark shards with shields. And then as those guys get closer, we will push for the gates.
No.
Hatred fuels me. Yes. Quickly.
Look at him on that Terrorgeist, loving it. Oh, let's put down the Vortex spell now. They're kind of grouped up. Oh, that's going to rip those Hargan Executioners to shreds. Oh no, his thing got cancelled. His breath attack. That is rough. Right, can I get an invocation onto these guys? I can, good. Oh, it looks like the Mortis Engine and the Vargolf are under attack, so we'll move them back. Oh, that's because the Mortis Engine's by the gates, it's being shot down on. But what I'm going to do is have Milland potentially come off the wall and attack the War Hydra. Yeah, I guess maybe not yet.
It is done.
Right, these can run to these walls. We're going to have the Mortis Engine go back towards the gate with the Vargolf, but I'm not going to have the Mortis Engine actually attack the gate this time around.
I need blood.
Arcane Ray is immune to psychology. Like, I would assume they are because they have the ability to apply terror. Not sure.
With haste.
Either way, let's take off again with Milland. I would actually like to use his breath attack. And we'll dive back in. Okay, the gates are open. Have Milland take off. And we're going to start slapping these War Hydras about. His Red Fury is like nearly back up. We'll Spirit Leech the same War Hydra while we're at it. And then we can have the Vargolf come through with the Mortis Engine. Look at that poor blackguard getting picked up and slammed into the ground. Oh my. My Millen just bossing these hydras around. Nearly taken out that hydra already. Will it have a chance to run away? Not sure it will. Oh, just. I'll probably just spirit leech that to death. That will not be coming back. Yep, spirit leech killed it. It's good, just in time actually as well. Oh no, my mortis engine died. Oops. That was a bit of a mistake. But I hope that comes back at the end of the battle. Gotta love though how that is just completely dead. Put a breath attack into the dark shards while we're at it. Absolutely melted them. Great.
Everywhere is death.
Okay, my Vargolf's actually very close to dying as well. The leadership on it got really low. So it might actually crumble. I think I'm going to have to put an invocation on it. Just to make sure it doesn't die. Don't want to lose my rank 9 Vargolf. Thank you very much. So that's all the units on the walls dead, almost. They're all running for their lives. Then we can focus on these Blackguard and Nagarond, which have been causing us a bit of issues. I guess I could have just breath attacked into them. But where's the fun in that when Millen can just dive in and knock them all about? Right, let's just get all of these units off the walls. Mainly for invocation purposes more than anything. I can absolutely swarm this Blackguard as well. Let's push for these dark shards. And if we have to go up against other units like these witch elves and stuff, I can always use the vortex spell. Done in. That ruined those two units. Wow. Yeah, we're just going to have Millen do the rest of the work, whilst I just sit and invocate these guys.
necromancer.
I'll kill off these dark shards and then I'll have Milland go and take out the dragon for us. Right, let's go kill the dragon. My Blood Knights are quite happy killing off these dark shards, I'm sure. And I think I'll just have my Kenrays go and attack this other Blackguard and Agarond, maybe with a couple of the Graveguard units. I'll just put one last invocation down as they all start to move out. I'm just going to buff up Milland here to give him the charge bonus and vigor. And in he goes. Just give him the attack bonus, since I don't think he's in range to give any other units the attack bonus. He may as well be hitting his target. The 3,700 health. The next hit, 2,800 health, takes off about 900 a hit. And that's going to cause them all to run away. Good job, other than losing the Mortis engine. See if we get it back. Okay, we did. Dead Rise again. Beautiful. Absolutely no worries. Give me that Eagle Gate. I might also just go and destroy this rebellion while we're here at Tor Amrock. What we're going to do with Milland is continue with Blade Shield, max that out. Good. Okay, time for Vlad to take Slaver's Point. It's a quick auto-resolve. And we'll just occupy that. That's actually given us a gibbet. I don't know if I really want a gibbet now. I probably want a Balefire Brazier first. We'll go over to Karonkar and take that anyway, and then Blacklight Tower. Complete that province. Isabella's done a job, which is good. No point in me taking Stone Mine Tower if I'm not going to take the rest of the province. There might be time to put her onto the water. We'll sail her off into the sunset. Warmond coming in towards Swamp Town and Port Reaver. And Meinrad this turn can take out this rebellion. Max out Beguile. And in we go. Oh, that's a quick auto-resolve. Take the replenishment. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll upgrade Bleakhold Fortress. And what we're going to do now is move on to the ancient city of Kintex. Should be able to hit it next turn if I stay where I am. We have a demolition of the Forbidden Library at Toralir, so let's make sure we're building up. We'll get the Ghost Fence, and I'll also get the Tangled Vine Patch. This should be sorted out sooner than later in terms of public order, because the Vampiric Corruption is already pretty decent. We've got plenty of extra public order from all these buildings. Now over to Bernard, who's taken out that settlement. He's going to be heading towards Varg Camp. And once we take Varg Camp, I guess we're going to have to stay there to deal with the rebellion, assuming that we reach it in time. Very good chance we won't. Maybe it's Rudiger's job to go and attack Varg Camp. I can actually move like all the way to the edge of this province in normal stance if I... Yeah, if I stand on the edge, because I did take this element, so it does sort of avoid some of the initial attrition that we would have been taking. Alright, Volker's leveled up. Do I bother maxing out these other spells? I don't know, I guess upgrading Van Hel's Dance Macabre is not too bad. The effect where it's like got the added effect area is actually really nice. Because it means that I can buff like the attack power of multiple units at once. I count Ewald. I might have him just destroy this rogue army.
Now,
Yeah, why not?
obliterate. Bring war.
Gets rid of another faction on the campaign. Some declaring war on us later on. Okay, let's continue to head north. We're going to pick up some Blood Knights, like I mentioned. I might also send him to go take out these guys. Bernhoff the Butcher. Could be another good shout. He's leveled up, so let's give him Master Strike upgrade, and the White King also leveled up. Continue with Woundmaker. Good. Right, Malsar, time for him to take Barag Dawazbag. And we'll just colonize it. I'm not going to bother searching the ruins because it does sort of waste our time in a lot of ways. And with that done, I'm just going to disband this army. We will get Rictulus back up, but not Barag Dawazbag. The idea that I have is that I'll probably rebuild the army over here at Lothern. Much faster than running all the way here. Now this Curse Balefire Flame can't be upgraded. So I'm wondering if I should probably upgrade another settlement first. Actually, never mind. The Tower of Lycian's already level 3, so that doesn't matter. Just build up all of these buildings. And I'll get the walls upgraded at Lothern just in case a rebellion does occur at some point. Bathilda's going to be heading down towards this agent that's here. And we have a research available. Let's go for Puppet Master. The extra leadership for Lords and Embedded Heroes is actually pretty decent. That will help out with Bathilda if she ever actually joins an army, because her leadership's quite low. Oh yes, I should probably wait for Wendrick to catch up to Isabella before jumping or before sailing away into the sunset, because otherwise Wendrick's going to be constantly behind. And Blood River Valley, I think we'll just go straight into the tax rate since the Vampiric Corruption's actually pretty decent. Let's just upgrade this Salt Marsh. Farming available at Eagle Gate. What did I put the other one on? Foster Terror. I guess that is the best one, because there's not really much else that I can do. Like, we're not going to get any extra income from taxing. The evocation of Nagash is completely pointless, and so is the Repress Mortal since it doesn't have public order. So yeah, we'll go Foster Terror. And that's everything done for the turn. Let's move on to the next one. Well, I should probably take out that rogue army as well that's near Orion. Oh, that's kind of the Wood Elves. They went and destroyed my rebellion for me. Sure. I'll take it. That's funny. Okay, the Cult of Pleasure have built an army. It seemed like before they just didn't have one, but they've obviously built one because their strength rank went up a little bit in comparison to our own. I guess also we did disband an army, so that could have also affected that. Regardless, the Dark Elves are in a really, really bad position right now. So the assault garrison failed, that's fine. Let's just have Bernard move through. And we're going to have Rudiger go into raiding stance and head towards the Monolith of Catan. I think Nagelfari Plain's just going to repel. And we're going to lose that after investing the cash. Maybe I should stay. And let's stay. We'll just defend that. It's fine. No rush to destroy Norska. Vlad though, he is going to get a lot of replenishment from Slaver's Point. I don't want to keep him there for another turn. I guess it depends on the garrison at Caron Car. I think we're fine to attack Caron Car. Yeah. We'll move halfway. Oh, the replenishment's still going to be pretty decent. I thought it would be worse outside the settlement. It is a little bit, but not too much. That's good. Okay. We'll just have him stay there then. As for Isabella, I'm going to have her wait for her vampire. And we are going to get rid of these feasters in the dusk so that she can rejoin the army. Ormond, he is going to be going for this treasure. And then we will go for Swamp Town. Let's go. Army will perform better on campaign. Oh, minus upkeep. Very nice. And the extra dark magic. Hello, Swamp Town. How are you doing? Nice to meet you.
Keep your filthy hands off.
This already has a Balefire Brazier. Nice. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here is we'll probably go to Shrine of Sotek, then up to Maku Peaks, and then across to Port Riva, just so that we complete the province. Then we'll go up to Hexoatl, and maybe across to like Skeggy and so on. I do need to change the war target actually for the Wood Elves, before I forget. So let's select the Wood Elves.
The hunter.
And clear the war coordination target, and we'll make it like, I don't know, someplace up north. Let's go for the Temple of Cain.
The von Carstein.
Cool. I've never seen the Wood Elves venture so far from their homelands. It's pretty ridiculous.
Kill them. Raise.
Are we arranged to attack the ancient city of Kintex? Oh, we're just shy. Oh, I was worried that that would be the case, but it looked like I could reach it. I mean, the arrow still says that I should be able to, but I can't. Oh, that's rough. It's unfortunately been my time anyway. I am going to leave it here. What we're going to do in the next episode is take the ancient city of Kintex, and then we'll move down to the Moonshard, where it looks like they're actually building a new army. We'll go across to Sicildrator and up to Iron Spike, and then we'll head back north, because I don't need that army to continue south. Awesome, and we got 40,000 to spend as well. That is also the case. But that's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.